Alright, another fucking video, I guess. Addressing my lies and manipulation. I'm gonna preface this video real quick with the fact that I've only known Kiro for a month. Hydra, not even a full year because you told her to block him. Because she told him some of the things you have done. Kind of odd, right? So even Hydra hasn't known her for a year, and he met her in December 2022. I met her July, I think it was the 15th this year, 2023. So, with manipulation or grooming, it takes months, if not years, to manipulate someone to a point where they only believe you. And they'll go against even groups of people because in their mind, the victim's mind, what that one person says is reality. Not what everyone else says, just what that one person says. In this case, Swan, you are that one person. Because I'm guessing with the fucking title of this, you're going to bring up one of the videos where we're telling her not to back down. And it's not just me there. It's Koinu and Hydra. But, that means that there's three people there, and she still backed down in the end to you, the one person. It seems like you are the manipulator, Swanzo. But let's start the video. Let's actually start it.
All right, I decided to make one more of these videos just to debunk more of the ridiculous lies from Spoopy Boy and his little cabal.
You say a cabal, which is a group, by the way, and again, before I stated that if multiple people are saying something and one person saying the opposite thing, especially in a situation like this, more than likely the singular person is in the wrong and not the group. Meaning the singular person is probably the one manipulating the victim in this case. But whatever.
Now I guess I'm supposedly responsible for Proto's mental health situation. And
Well, yeah, you are. If you actually read the fucking doc and actually address the doc, it will show that you fucking are. Hell, a lot of those screenshots of, oh, it's just Kuro saying weird things. No, Swanzo. It's a whole ass conversation. Actually, let me bring this shit up. Let me bring this up. Hey, this picture look familiar, Swanzo, in your chat? Blah, blah, blah. You say something either here or above this. She double types because she does that a lot. You obviously say something here, but you're not. Doesn't look like you're stopping pictures like this. I know you know what that picture is. I don't know what the full picture is. Neither do I want to fucking look at it because unlike you, I'm not a creep. And this was sent to you. Stop dragging your feet. Okay. Keep keep reading these. These are conversations. I'm going to shrink this back down, by the way, because that bugs me with the size. Just keep reading these. I could zoom in for y'all to actually get a good look at it. Yeah, go ahead. Actually read through these. There's a fucking conversation going on here. What the fuck does all this mean, Swanzo? You're obviously talking with her. You obviously deleted your messages. That's not just, oh, Kiro being weird and me trying to stop it. No, you are encouraging it. Okay, let's go to the manipulation section. Alright, here we go. She's sad now. You're having a conversation again, by the way. This time it seems like you're a little pissed off about something. You're making her feel sad. Alright, that's emotional manipulation right there. Here's this, by the way. Very, very interesting. Look at the date. February 16th, 2022. Either one, this is like shortly after Kira announced she was trans. So yeah, okay, give it a few months. It should fix itself, right? It's usually how it happens. But if it was longer than a few months, you should have known, and she's obviously fucking pissed here. Oh, but weirdly enough though, here's this. You're still having a conversation here too, by the way. You mentioned in like your last video or the one before that how people in her school were calling her racist. This makes me think you are the one calling her racist for some reason. Again, February 16th, 2022. So there's that. But let's continue. I'm going to add shit from the doc, by the way. A lot of this shit's been there. I have added some shit that's came to light recently, and then one very special fucking meme thing, because I know you love doing this yourself, which is, twisting meanings, twisting words, so on. And I know probably what you actually meant to say, but I'm going to save that till the end of this, because this is a 31-minute long video. Looks like you're actually taking care to try to fully announce shit. Let's see how it is. Got a phone call, ignore that.
And whatnot. Um, I had showed in previous videos, and I can show it again, that
Hold on, showed in previous videos. What's he gonna say? Let's see.
Proto had told me that I had saved them from committing suicide. They had sent me over the course of time that I have known Proto.
Okay, and here's the thing. Like I said in my last video, the one where you altered a fucking clip from didn't even give full fucking context for, by the way. That kids say dumbass shit. Like, bruh. But according to Kiro, you're also the reason for her being suicidal a couple of times. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure you know one of the reasons why she gets bullied at school, Swanzo, and it's because of you. Yeah, she told one of her real life friends about what you were doing with her. Obviously, that friend told other people because that's what you do in fucking school. You spread gossip. You know what's really sad, Swan? Take a guess what one of the things she's told is. It involves only being liked by a certain group of people who would be better off dead. People like you, Preds, pedos, whatever you want to call them. And you still have yet to even try to debunk that claim, that you're not one. You're just saying you're not and leaving it at that, and then trying to emotionally manipulate your own audience into thinking that you're not one by doing like shit like, oh hey, yes, I'm not one, and here's how. You see all these good things I have done? That doesn't mean shit. Actually announce the fucking claim actually prove you're not one. You deleting all your fucking messages, by the way, shown in here, is kind of suspicious on its own. You completely blurring out most of the the fucking Twitter messages that you showed in your first video, I think it was, besides only the ones you screenshotted, is also suspicious. Obviously, you guys chat a lot on Twitter. Why'd you delete most of the messages you were scrolling through? Well, not delete per se, but you just blurred them out heavily. My bad for saying delete. I will admit to that. I also hope that you try taking that out of context. That would be funny as hell. But no, you blurred it out. The only real things that you should have blurred out would be Kiro's face, and then there was one other thing that she briefly mentioned. But that one wasn't super major, obviously. So yeah, blurring out her, like an actual picture of her with her face in it, perfectly fine. You can't say all those messages were just, oh, private information. Because that was a lot of fucking messages. And I know you have more messages. But yeah, let's continue.
There's multiple times that he had sent me messages saying,
Wait, I'm gonna guess you're talking about Kiro whenever you said he.
he was thinking about suicide or whatever, and
Yep, he's still going on with the fucking transphobic bullshit. And I'm gonna say it's transphobic because it's been over a year. So you're definitely fucking used to it. You should be anyway, used to calling Kiro a she. But you still fucking don't.
I helped him get through it. I mean, this is just, and it's just more proof.
Okay, and as a groomer like yourself, you wouldn't want your primary victim to come forward, much less kill themselves. Because you wouldn't have anything. You have to move on to someone else, restart all of your work. No, bro. You're fucking sick in the head. Oh, and I haven't gotten to a spicy part, like a very spicy thing that I was sent yesterday whenever I got back home. What's what what's the deal with the underwear picture, Swan? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Apparently, this shit was sent around April, I believe. Oh, this is Kiro's message to Hydra. And it was like April this fucking year. Go ahead. Go ahead. Was that was she lying, Swan? Is she making you look bad? I don't think she's fucking lying. Hell, the first fucking picture in this doc is the first one she actually sent me to use. What the fuck is this shit? I don't think that the underwear photo is too far-fetched for you to ask for either. With all the other shit in this fucking doc. Address the doc, please. That would be fucking hilarious.
Proof
Oh, by the way, we're not even a whole minute in. This is gonna be a long ass video.
that, hey, I'm the good guy here. I'm not
No, you're not.
the bad guy here. I'm not the one
Yeah, you are. You're the bad guy.
exploiting a minor
Yeah, you are.
and doing all these things that you're doing.
Okay, prove I'm exploiting her. I haven't known her that long. I haven't known her long enough to exploit her. Yeah, you could try to misinterpret that and twist it any way you want. The only person here who definitely has had enough time to exploit her is you. Hydra's a maybe, but you consider the fact that you made her block Hydra, that makes it to where it's unlikely. Out of the 3 people that you know of, me, Hydra, and Koinu has known the shortest amount of time, which was a week after I met her. So still in July of this year, but closer to August. Meaning, Koinu ain't guilty of exploitation or manipulating her. I'm not. Hydra is most likely not. And that is without even looking at anything in here, by the way. The only one who is in a position to do that is you.
So I'm going to go through these messages. I'm just going to show the history, my history with Proto, and all the things that have happened over.
You gonna show the whole history? All 55,000 of her messages? Well, growing too, by the way. And what, you're probably 2K now, possibly close to 3K now. Again, messages because you deleted a large sum of them. And I think that you've learned your lesson on not to delete your fucking Discord messages. I would hope so anyway. Because that's going to seem even more suspicious.
Over time, that had what had led Proto? What were the things that had happened that had led Proto to be where he was, to
Said he again.
Put him mentally in the situation.
I'm about to turn this into a drinking game, honestly. Every time you say some dumb shit, every time you refer to Kiro by the wrong pronouns, anytime you say shit that's literally fucking incorrect, anytime you twist words or phrases, I will take a drink. I'm so fucking lucky I can't die of alcohol poisoning. Because this will be a long ass fucking video of me just drinking shot after shot. But let's go.
Where he was contemplating suicide, not just once, but multiple times.
Again, kids do dumb shit like that for different reasons, obviously. Kiro's, I think, is more serious. Being bullied at school, you being a reason for her being bullied at school, by the way. Yeah, like, real shit. You don't have any room to talk about this.
Times. And when I show you this, you're going to realize, like, just how outlandish and ridiculous Spoopy Boy's accusations are. Like, one of the accusations.
Really? Hold on. Let's hear what his thoughts are on this.
I think he said was, I was half the reason Proto had issues.
That was coming from Kiro. I'm pretty sure that was literally in a video. I'm literally sure it popped up right here in the corner.
Which is, when you see this stuff I show you, it's going to be absurd.
What, is it going to be trying to skate by the accusations still like you have been for the past few videos? It's like, yeah, I've been called these things, but let's ignore those accusations. See, I'm really a good dude. That is some very low tier fucking bullshit right there.
Like, okay, what did I do? What did I say? Okay?
Alright, wanna know what you said? Like, honestly, like this shit, you tell me. Because you deleted your shit. Go down here. You tell me, because you deleted your shit. Wait, what was this one again? Okay, you tell me, because you deleted your shit. Okay, let's blow up this image a little bit. Let's see, you said fuck you. You're such a piece of shit. There's one where we actually have your messages. Here's another one. Fuck, I made it too big. My bad. Should be down here. Alright. Notice all your DMs are gone, blah blah. Why did you try to use this as a fucking cop out to make her back down? Then you use a Twitter screenshot that you referred to in your first video as a fucking cop out. That doesn't seem manipulative to you? Let me see this. One where we're saying this shit. You're getting a little mad here, it looks like. Verbal verbal abusiveness, impossible to fake. I'm not sure if you're talking about that or you're talking about this. Here's the thing, Swan. You know you could change them. You mentioned it in your first video and scrolling through them. The only saving grace was you hit refresh to actually show, yeah, you didn't edit those. Or delete some, which still I probably assume you did delete some from your view. That way, whenever you go back to it, they ain't there. I don't care about the Steam messages. Like, that's just meh. I don't care about that shit. Go ahead, go through this shit. Those people also know me IRL, so you ain't gonna do shit to them. But I digress. Twitter is just as susceptible to fucking changing info on their mobile. I mean, not on their mobile, but just on their website, their mobile app. There could be a way to do it. I'm not sure of it, but you're using their website. You could have just went to inspect element like you discussed, by the way. Weird, right? Now you're getting pissed. Let's blow this one up. Should I make a real video, blah, blah, blah. And you keep using the screenshots as guilt tripping. Here's the thing. I can show you live that you deleted your DMs in Discord to hide yourself. She said that. You said hide what? You know what. You can kind of see it right there. Here's more. That's Kira, because obviously it's one of those things right there. It's referring to the VR thing that happened. If I hear you or Hydra accusing me of crap, I'm putting it all on a video showing what a lying piece of shit you and Hydra are. Wait a minute. But that's you. I thought you said you didn't say anything like that. But what is it though? We're manipulating her? Or is she lying? Or could it be that you're the manipulator and that you're lying? That's like, you're literally basically admitting guilt for this video with just this one screenshot alone. But, yeah, you obviously didn't say anything. More shit was like, okay, what'd you say here? Tell me. More bullshit. You accusing me of being Hydra because you think we're the same person for some reason, but we're also. But Koinu's also Hydra as well, but Koinu's also an AI. Tell me how that logic makes sense. I have to defend my reputation. Don't have any choice but to make the video. Here's the thing. She allowed me to use this. New Zealand's still a pretty big fucking island, so whatever. Here's the thing, Swanzo. You committed slander on Hydra for accusing him of being what you are. technically did that by saying that myself and Koinu are also Hydra, which by proxy makes it to where you're accusing us of being what you are. But yeah, again, Doc's all right here, boys. Where the fuck did these screenshots come from? I know you used them in one of your videos. There's literally a link in here that shows you that Kuro looked it up. Just the phrase young, too young. Nothing popped up because you deleted them. Fucking weird, right? It's like, yeah, you delete shit. Obviously, you delete shit. You're supposed to make us believe that you wouldn't manipulate anyone either. You're supposed to make us believe that you wouldn't say anything bad to this person as well. There's evidence that you obviously were saying shit bad to Kiro. Calling her a liar, slandering us as well as Kiro too. But, you know, let's just brush that aside.
And what's your evidence that I'm responsible for any of this?
At this point, it doesn't matter if Kiro lied once or twice. The fact your lies have been consistent would mean that Kiro is still a more reliable source for information about herself. And that is not even considering the fact that she is herself. Like, bruh, how dumb can you be?
Because there isn't any. You can't provide evidence for something that doesn't exist, that isn't true, that never happened.
It doesn't exist because you deleted it. Doesn't mean it's not true, though. The way Discord works is that whenever you delete a message, they don't even archive it, so you need a bot or an extension to pull up old messages, and that needs to be enabled in a DM before people start deleting messages. Now, the reason why Discord does that is so that way they protect their own ass whenever people like you come in and try to prey on kids. That's literally the reason why they do that shit. They don't want to be known as the fucking pedo app, even though everyone makes jokes about it in the first place. Hell, you're taking off boxes in the first place. You got Discord mod, which by the way, Kuro made your fucking Discord server. Are you going to mention anything about that at all? Or are you going to claim that you made it? Two, you're a streamer. The memes make themselves, ladies and gents.
I'm showing evidence.
You're showing bullshit that will make you look good. Because you can make Hero back into a corner by yourself. I have a feeling there's going to be another clip in here, maybe showing an out of context fucking part of one of the videos I uploaded where Kiro is about to say sorry. We're telling her not to back down, and we're telling her not to say sorry because you will use that against her. That doesn't really sound like manipulation, honestly. It sounds like, hey, we're warning you, this dude is gonna use this shit against you to make himself look good. 20 bucks. Let's call it. I'm gonna say it's at the end of the video. Actually, let me check my bank account. Yeah, 20's good. All right.
Repeatedly showed evidence of that what I'm saying is true. Anybody
No, you didn't. You just beat around the bush.
watching these videos and listening to this, they can see.
Also, side note, why does it seem like you don't want people to look at the doc and just blindly trust you? The best way to get information is to look at multiple sources. The best way to make up your own mind is to look at multiple sources, see what is there, what isn't there, then compare it. My doc's addressing you as a creep and a manipulator. Your bullshit videos are, see, I'm the good guy. None of this happened. Blurs out most Twitter fucking convos. Doesn't address anything in the doc. Second video. Oh, see, I actually helped this person. Doesn't show any part where you are mean. My doc does. Oh, I prevented this person from committing suicide. Kira says it herself that you're half the reason why she was suicidal and you caused half of her issues. Something's not adding up.
I'm showing the evidence. Now,
I think it's clear that the only one showing any fucking evidence here is me, honestly.
uh,
Oh, and that says something. That just says something right there, especially with you accusing me of being a criminal solely because people get investigated. Swan, you worked in IT, you were investigated. That means you're a criminal, evidently.
when I had first met Proto, he had come to me because he was thinking about
He again. Twice.
suicide and what have you, about something that had happened prior.
Oh yeah, don't even argue at the time. You would have either one said at the time, or two has not said it at all. All right, that's all it comes down to.
Me meeting Proto, and that was him being accused of being a racist at his school, and being.
I'm not even gonna scroll up. I'm not even gonna go to the doc to scroll back up to it. This is funny as hell.
Being constantly bullied at school over it. Now, Spoopy Boy, here's one of the ridiculous lies that you told in one of your previous videos. You said that in one of your previous videos, you tried to say that I was the responsible for him being called a.
I'm pretty sure Kiro actually popped in and said that you're half the fucking reason why. In a video prior to that. Or in that video itself. Again, I'm just screen recording. Discord notifications pop up here. Funny, right? Oh, by the way, I wasn't live streaming because that would be fucking stupid. Because if I was going to live stream, I'd have you on there to make you address shit. But you wouldn't like it. Hell, your internet might just mysteriously cut out. Or, oh, I can't check this. Throw a fit and leave. That sound familiar, Swan?
Racist at his school, which is absolutely absurd. Everyone bullied you at school. Were you at school with me? No, I just know what you told me. And then he goes on to admit it. I mean, because it happened that I got accused of being.
He admitted it because evidently you were the reason why he was called a racist. I don't understand how that correlates no matter what, but still. Oh, okay. Yeah, now, okay. My bad. Cut that out. Whatever. But again, I actually will scroll up to it this time. Let's see. It was right here. That makes sense. Unless you said something like trying to excuse those people, it sounds like you're the one calling her a racist.
Okay, this is just a little clip that I'm editing in if it seems like the video.
Editing in shit's fine. No one could actually say shit about that. It's just the way you edit it in. It comes off as disingenuous. And it's just edited in to make yourself look better.
Video jumped around weird or something. It's just because I went looking for messages from Proto to prove that.
You actually went looking for messages this time? Huh. You could do that? Weird. Why don't you fucking do that with the rest of these?
the truth about why he got called a racist at school. And I found these messages,
It's
And
getting
so I just
wimpy.
want to throw these in here.
Closing my window.
Um, you can see the first one.
Oh
I
wait,
was
I could
telling
actually
Proto, now
turn up
this is the
speed on
exact
this because this is
opposite of
going
what
slow as hell.
Spoopy Boy
Fucking
is saying about me,
playback
that I tried to
speed
isolate him or
175.
he couldn't have any friends because of me or whatever. I was encouraging.
No, you fucking weren't. No, you fucking weren't. There's another streamer who Kiro mentioned that you're watching his stream. Not you're watching him, his stream. That Kiro was watching his stream. My bad. And you got mad that Kiro was watching his stream instead of yours. Obviously, I talked with this person. They said, well, yeah, you were acting weird with Kiro with those few interactions that you guys had together, and that he would not like his name in the doc, and he was freaking out about it because he read the information and already assumed most of that shit in there. By the way, how fucking odd is that? If he already assumed that shit, like there was some weird shit going on, it's kind of scary that basically this doc kind of proves it. And it's mostly just screenshots of Kuro's DMs with you. But yeah, obviously, let's ignore that. You've been banned from any discords recently, Swan?
Proto to go out and make friends and meet new people and what have you. Because he didn't really have any friends. At the time, he was telling me, hey,
You keep saying he. Jesus fucking Christ, I might actually manage to die of alcohol poisoning just by the times you say he. Whenever Kiro's a she.
man, you're really the only friend I have. Um,
You're really the only friend I have. Okay, that's from 2021, whatever. Here's the issue with that. Why would she feel trapped? Why do you think she would not have any friends? She's friendly as fuck. She's nice as fuck. In all reality, there's no reason for her not to have any friends in her school. You could say what kind of school she goes to. It makes it really weird or whatever else. The way kids work, and teenagers, and hell, even adults, surprisingly, they can't make friends. She didn't. Why? Like, I see why she doesn't now. Because she's scared to be used. She's scared that some of them will turn out like you. And that's obvious with the conversations that we've had. But, eh. Again, read the doc, Swan. Address everything in the doc.
and so let's read this first message from Proto. Well, how can I have friends, Swan, when in year 8 someone thought I called the black guy the N
Alright, that disclaimer, I think that should be fucking obvious. You could have just said it.
word, and then a rumor spread that I was racist, and that guy tried fighting me. I got hurt and did nothing about it, and I
Wait a minute! I'm just reading this. Too easy to prove is real, so don't deny this. That sounds like a fucking threat. Bruh, the only person who would deny that shit is you.
got bullied a lot. And I wanted to kill myself. So yeah, that's why I have almost no friends, because people see me as a racist
Ah,
asshole.
this is funny as
And then there was
hell.
another one. Like that time one guy said I said the N-word, and then a bunch of people hated me and thought I was racist. And then and he's like, Swan, you know you're awesome, right? You are, Swan. All right. Does this sound like I'm
Why is she praising you like that? That's just weird no matter what. Like, bruh, you're just a bland ass VTuber who is just super cringe. Doesn't even know how to play video games that well. Personally, I think that's just sad. I'm not even a fucking streamer anymore because I just don't have time to stream. Jokes aside, though, why these screenshots, not the others? Because you know it's not just, oh, you're not helping her, you're only hurting her, you're only causing harm. Because obviously, a groomer would want their victim to back down, easy as fuck for them. Whenever the groomer gets pissed, you get pissed very easy. Kiro backs down, really easy too. Only to you, because she's learning to stand up. I encourage her to stand up to me. She does. Hydra encourages her to stand up to both of us. She does. Koinu is just also young, so can't really mention anything about her.
I'm some horrible, awful person doing awful things.
Well, you are doing awful things, and that fucking shows with the shit that you deleted in context with the shit that's shown. Because obviously you're having conversations of a questionable nature with a minor. But we can't see how close they are to explicit because you deleted your messages.
I mean, really, this is from me encouraging him to try and make friends to help him out. But I mean, this is actually with this and the clip from Spoopy Boy, I just proved defamation.
No, you fucking didn't. You did a poor job of trying to prove defamation. No, Hydra's screenshot of her saying she did something bad and that she's ashamed of, then telling him that she sent you a picture of her in her underwear is definite fucking proof that you're a pedo. But that actually is more of a fucking smoking gun than what you're trying to claim here. So, yeah.
Slander, libel, what have you. He accused me of being the reason that Proto...
That's he said, she said bullshit. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you deleted all of the images associated with Kiro from your devices, especially the more questionable ones. That way, if anyone does investigate you, they won't be there. Meaning all they have to do is go through your Google Drive, Microsoft fucking Cloud, and any other sites you might have them saved on. So, yeah, you might want to clean those out too. Because I'm pretty sure they just skipped your fucking mind.
got called a racist, which is absolutely false. It's ridiculous. And I hope you keep this, as you see these comments coming out from Spoopy Boy, I hope you keep this in mind, these kind of things.
Odd. You're talking to your audience the entire time, like, see, look, I'm not the bad guy. Trust me. Look, he's the bad guy. Look at all these good things I have done. Oh, don't pay attention to the bad ones. Those are obviously fake. What I'm showing you is real. It cannot be fake because I'm the one showing it. I'm actually a good guy. Just believe me, bro. Meanwhile, I'm addressing you in most of my videos because I want you to answer. Other people could see it, obviously. But why are you only addressing your audience? It comes off as desperate. It comes off as you wanting to manipulate them into thinking that you're not the bad person, but the person accusing you is automatically the bad person because they're accusing you. Shit don't make sense.
where it's just Spoopy Boy making up accusations
Thank
against me that have no
God,
basis in
we're
reality and no
almost done.
evidence.
Oh
All
fuck,
right,
we're
I'm
not
giving
even
the evidence. I'm
halfway.
giving the proof. Here's what really happened.
Okay, I also have the proof. But you keep saying it's false. Why is it false though? Is it because it didn't come from you? You're using Discord right now. You're using Discord screenshots. I thought you said that, oh, those could be easily faked. The Twitter ones can't. With you knowing damn well that you blocked Kiro on Twitter and you made her delete her messages to you. So she doesn't even have those messages to you. Very odd, right? Which one is it? Discord's easy as fuck to be edited, so you can't use it. Or it's just as trustworthy as Twitter is. Because in this case, the only right answer is the second one, because the first one, no one could disprove or prove, and you're only going to show shit that you want to show.
Etc. I mean, Spoopy Boy has no. I mean, just like with this, just with this alone, he has no credibility at all.
Oh yes, these two images. See, he has no credibility. Let me scroll. Okay, so Discord screenshot from Kiro. Discord screenshot from Kiro. Discord screenshot from Kuro. Discord screenshots from Kuro. Dude, this is hilarious. Okay, let's see. Video link where Kuro shows that that's you. Okay? You see that? You see that? Okay, let's go to the next one. Again, video of this. Oh yeah, here's the one mentioning before, like one of the screenshots where you said young. Nothing there. Nothing. You deleted your own fucking evidence from Discord. This is just fucking me and Kiro talking. Images from your public Discord server. Except for this one. This is just a Cox coverage map. But this is from your public Discord server. This is the one where you dead named her on livestream. This is Hydra's proving that me and him are two different people. Screenshots of Hydra and Kuro talking. What the fuck is this, Swan? What the fuck is this? Oh, he isn't manipulating me, so it's obviously not a joke then. It's just more fucking fucked up shit. She says, I shouldn't have told you. Whenever he says, well, tell me this. You stated you were being honest. This is involving this fucking tweet down here. Because I didn't know about this. Like, bruh. Why would she say she shouldn't have told anybody? She'd be comfortable discussing it with you, obviously. You'd get pissed, and then she'd quit. But she feels guilty about telling others what happened. Do you know what happens whenever a victim of child grooming is told to tell others what their groomer does? They feel guilty about it because they feel that the victims feel that they're at fault, when in all reality it's the groomer. This is better evidence than what you said in here was So yeah, let's but yeah, let's just ignore that, shall we? What kind of picture do you want from me? Why would he want that kind of picture from you? Again, referring to this, because he was curious. What were you curious about, Swan? Asking a minor in her underwear for a picture of her in her underwear. There's a sock one, blah blah. It's still fucking weird, but not like whatever. Unless you have like a weird ass feet fetish for some reason, but I don't think you do, but I cannot confirm that. But yeah, look, she's panicking. She types in all caps whenever she panics, feels like shit, or is pissed. You know that, Swan. In fact, actually, that's a very common thing to do anyway. What the fuck? But yeah, let's see. Let's see what else there is. Previously viewed screenshots. Previously viewed screenshots. Previously viewed screenshots. Yeah, but yeah, Swan, you're looking way more credible than me. Clearly. Hold on, original message was deleted. Bruh, look at the date. Not saying this is deleted this year. Why was it deleted in the first place? Why nothing more? You used to love me more than as a friend. Obviously, period, whatever. Mobile app, mobile keyboard be ass. So, meh. This is her basically admitting that you told her you liked her more than a friend. This is fucked up. Like, bro, you can't come at me at all. You cannot try to claim that, oh, you have more evidence proving your side than me when we have all of this shit. Like, yeah, that's fucking you. That's her. Like, bruh. Ah, fuck,
Uh,
still on YouTube, my bad. I'll take blame for that, whatever. Blah, blah. Screenshots we've already seen. Screenshots still. Alright, let's show this. Here's Koinu because she blocked you because you were going absolutely fucking apeshit schizo on her. Oh, you suck at lying, Hydra. I know it's you. It's the same weird ass crap, blah blah. I'm a girl you want a video call? So you can use a voice changer. Video call means you actually show video. It's not just voice. Here's a great response from Koinu though. How the fuck do I use a voice changer on my appearance? You still think she's Hydra. It's easy to know it's you. You're committing illegal acts. What illegal acts by saying she's not Hydra? Like, bruh. And like, what the fuck is this, Swan? How do you know Hydra's a man? Like, because you don't need to be the person to know that the dude is a man? Like, bro, what the fuck? Pupper is you also? Bro, I'm confused. But let's see. This is another one that Hydro wanted me to post. It's a long ass video, not gonna go over it. Another one showing that me, Kiro, and Hydra are not at all the same person. This little video, yeah, we're all in this voice chat. I'm pretty
When
sure he's gonna
someone
have that towards the end. Well, at least a very small clip part. Oh, here's the fun thing, by the way. You keep sending my inappropriate messages. I told you to stop. Now you want to accuse me of crap? I know you know who you sent this to. And I'm pretty sure I know what you meant to say. You meant to say his, didn't you, Swan? Because you cannot quit saying his in reference to Kiro. How does it feel whenever your words are fucking twisted? Fucking pathetic.
Period.
Hold on. Why would she be saying that? Because it's not because her parents, obviously. It's not because all of the bullying. In fact, actually, you deleted your fucking messages here. I guarantee this is also a conversation. From you.
Absolutely ridiculous. For one thing, it happened prior to me meeting Proto. The actual accusation.
I'm gonna pause you right there, hon. You deleted your messages there too. I guarantee there was more shit said than just Kiro's side. Because even that is a lot for her to, multi-text, like in just separate fucking lines. Obviously, you're having a conversation. It wasn't just Kiro texting that. You deleted your messages, though. What private information were you hiding in there? Like, really, what fucking private information were you hiding in any of those screenshots that you had to delete it? You're fucking lying. You know it. You're manipulating her. You know it. And you're trying to push the blame on other people still. We're not even halfway through the fucking video yet.
Itself. Another thing is that it was one of his fellow students who did it at school. I mean, please explain to me.
Okay, and that story, yeah, might be true at that time. I'm not fucking 100% sure because you deleted a lot of your fucking chats.
Okay, and this is the whole just a really simple way of showing your bullshit and your lies. Explain to me how I did this. How did I do this? And give me the evidence of it, right?
Showing you.
What did I do?
Look at the doc if you don't want to actually watch the video.
I got in what did I get in a plane and fly to the other side of the planet, and then I ran into this.
You don't need to.
School and told all his classmates, hey, Proto's a racist. Here's and make up some accusation, and then I left and got on my plane.
You're literally straw manning.
Went home. I've never been to the country Proto is from. I've never been to the country or anything like this. This is just an example of the completely absurd things that Spoopy Boy is saying and accusing.
You're straw manning. Still, that's funny as hell.
Me of, and the fact is that Proto admitted, and you can see this message on the screen that hey man, if it wasn't for you, I'd probably be dead right now. Does that sound like a person who accused him or somehow?
Han, do you understand how the human brain works at all? Do you understand what hyperbole is? You know what? This has already gone on long enough. We're not even halfway through. Jesus fucking Christ, we're still not even halfway through this fucking video. You said enough fucking dumb shit. That way, if I were actually fucking drinking to this, I would have been blackout. Dude, what the fuck? You are so fucking dumb.
Caused him to be called a racist at school. Like, does that make any sense? I caused him to be accused of being a racist at school, but I'm the one that prevented him from committing suicide. Like, it's just absolutely absurd.
Those two things are unrelated. Oh, yes, someone called me racist. I'm going to commit suicide unless this one person tells me not to. Bruh. Like, seriously, you know how many times I'm called fucking all this bullshit? Like, be it racist, homophobic, transphobic, insert whatever fucking phobic, insert whatever fucking is there is. Then you actually look at the fucking evidence and it's like, oh, well, he's actually fucking not. Like, bruh, you're trying to correlate two unrelated things. It'd be like me trying to correlate the wildfires in California to the fucking Uyghur Muslims in China being killed. It's two completely unrelated things. Yeah, they're both fucked up, but one does not cause the other, and one does not have an effect on the other either, dude. Bruh, like, bruh.
And this is basically everything you're saying, Spoopy Boy. It's just all just completely absurd with no proof. It's just a bunch of lies
Clearly,
with no evidence. But
clearly,
I have evidence. I have the word, like what's on the screen and other.
obviously, yeah, that makes perfect sense, especially with all your deleted messages involving some of the shit where you tried using to say that you were only helping, but still, I believe you deleted your messages there, Swan. Except for this one, obviously, because this was like yesterday.
things. So this is how me meeting Proto started out. And so I had known Proto for a while, and then as time went on, um, Proto met this Chloe person. Now this might be a little bit confusing because Proto has gone by the
Yeah, she told me about Chloe today, by the way.
name Chloe at different points. And so Proto knew this Chloe slash. They also went by Chuckle Fox at one point. And so Proto had met this Chloe
Oh, oh, but that's doxing.
slash Chuckle Fox person.
I'm gonna try to just meme the shit out of this because, bruh, this has taken way too fucking long, and it's a whole ass nothing burger.
And you can see the messages here. Proto actually did have an inappropriate relationship with this person.
She also had an inappropriate relationship with you, Swan. You going to address that? And not just say that, oh, it's only Kiro being weird. Wait a minute, hold up. There's something here. Hold on. Original message was deleted. What the fuck?
All right. Let's just read some of this right now. And this first part really sounds like what you're doing too. I mean, it's kind of like you're the new Chuckle Fox, basically, Spoopy Boy.
Clearly. You want to see my Discord DMs? Because I guarantee nothing's been deleted. It's just gonna get really sad for you.
I mean, this sounds exactly like what you're doing to Proto. I mean, the only one here manipulating Proto is you, and
Oh yeah, clearly. I've only known her for a month. That gives me enough time to manipulate her at all. Unlike the person who's been with her for years and it actually is manipulating her. Yeah, that's logical. Bro, you're fucking retarded.
your little cabal. I mean, I even have a video of you sitting there literally telling Proto what to type,
Go ahead, show it.
right? You literally are telling Proto exactly
I'm guessing
what to
it's
type.
over in here.
Even
Guessing
who's
it's over here.
manipulating? Who's manipulating Proto? Okay.
Yeah, quote unquote telling her what to type. Like, obviously, it's gonna be a recommendation on what to type, dumbass. She knows that we don't make her do anything. We literally tell her she has a choice to do something. You know what her response is usually to us even just saying that? It's like, uh, but, but, really? You're giving me a choice? That's how it comes off as anyway. Like someone didn't give her a choice, but it clearly wasn't us because we are giving her choices. Whenever we're literally just on fucking call while she's screen sharing, talking, by the way, not through text, actually talking with her, she knows she obviously has the fucking choice. But I'm guessing you didn't. I'm guessing if that clip of the video's here, you're not gonna cut out the part where she gets fed up and breaks, where you basically make her apologize. Because yeah, she doesn't want to lose you, just like a victim doesn't want to lose their fucking groomer. It took 3 of us, and there's only one of you. In fact, actually, that's not even true either, because there's multiple people who agree with Kuro, and her coming out to expose you. So it's gonna be more than three people, and still she's crumbling to the one person, which is you. Are you saying everyone who doesn't agree with you is automatically manipulating her? Is that what you're saying, Swan? Are you saying you are the only one who is doing the right thing here? That only you are the person who's truly not manipulative? That's that's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, but you don't twist words. I'm gonna guess. It's just us who does that. And obviously, I am intentionally stopping this video just to clip the video with the same timestamps, with your same fucking words, to edit some shit that you didn't say in, or take shit out of context. Bro, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you're caught in a fucking lie, dude.
Okay, I'm sorry, Swan. People manipulate me and trick me. Really? Oh, yeah. The Spooky Boy's doing it right now. I take
Clearly.
blame, okay, but it's not entirely my fault. Like Chloe, she tried getting me to be with her. Isn't she an adult? Yeah, she was.
Hold on. Let me actually read that. Okay. My bad. I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Okay, I'll give you that one. Texting right now.
I don't talk to her now though, but she tried getting me to like her romantically. But yeah, she's an adult. Why is that? She tried dating me when I was talking to her. Okay? And
You did the same fucking thing. You let her call you babe. You let her call you cutie, or she let you call her cutie. I'm not sure which one that is. Again, go find it in the fucking doc. It's right fucking there. It's not hard to actually look at it.
here's some of the pictures, conversation between Proto and this Chloe person. And you can go ahead, pause the screen, read it, see what's happening here. Now,
Yeah, let's see. That looks a little bit fucked up. Looks somewhat like something you would do as well, but you would do it less overt as to not set off as many red flags. I'm still wondering what fucking message you deleted and what messages you deleted here.
now, Proto's trans, and Proto was talking with this person, and this person was trying to convince
You admit Proto's trans. You keep saying he.
Proto to come out to her parents as trans. Now, what you have to understand is that Proto's parents are extremely religious.
It's not just that they're fucking religious. Hell, Proto didn't even bring up her parents being religious. All she said was that her mother actually works with trans kids, and a lot of them turn out not liking the transition, be it the process, hell, even the surgery in some cases. So, yeah. At least her mother has a pretty decent reason not to want her own daughter to be trans. At least that's what a logical person would think. If you see so much bad shit from a certain thing, you're probably going to avoid that thing.
And I had talked to Proto about this, and I had told Proto to wait until they were 18 before doing that.
You know what's really, really funny about that? You've also stated that you wanted her to stay as a boy. I'm getting like. She also stated that you wanted her to come out at that whenever you're about that whenever she was 18, but you still wanted her to stay as a boy. Why, Swan? You also mentioned a lot of shit about her needing to be 18 for you to tell her how you feel about her again in the doc with her messages because obviously you deleted yours. Yeah, it's still not looking good for you.
Because I know what these like really religious people are like, and
So do I. You know what's really funny about those really religious people like that? The fanatics, if you will, the cult members, if you will. No one likes them to begin with.
I feared for Proto's safety if Proto had came out as trans to her parents. Um, but this person um, was very pushy, manipulative, and really pushed Proto into doing it.
And you push Kiro to be silent about all the shit you've done.
And so, at this point in time, the person manipulating Proto is not me; it's this person, and I would say dangerously so. And you'll see as I go down that I was
Please show the screenshots of their other conversations, because obviously that might be something we fucking agree on.
totally correct in my assessment that Proto shouldn't have come out as trans until 18. Um,
Oh, I thought it was more screenshots about the fucking Chloe person.
but you can read the message and see what this person is doing. I don't have to sit here and read all this. You can pause it and read it. Um,
Alright, let's dissect this. Hopefully, we'll actually find something I agree on with. First screenshot. Stop saying what? You already know I tried. Stop saying I'm a boy. How about I call you a boy, Chloe? Like I said before, how about I call you worthless at standing up? Stand up for yourself or don't. Already tried. I ain't here to make you. And if you start calling me names that aren't true, I guess, I won't take it anymore. They say, well, I'm gonna kill myself, then shrug it off. Not your problem, hon. I've dealt with a very similar, if not worse, at your exact age. Family is what matters. If you can't stand up to them for your own beliefs, you can't for anyone. And if you can't stand up for yourself, blank. Okay, whatever.
but you can see right here in this message.
But wait a minute, hold on. That doesn't come off as being as manipulative. It comes off more as, hey, stand up for yourself, which she should, but you don't like it. So I guess in your own logic, that is manipulation, period. I do kind of want to see where this Chloe gets really fucking creepy, though, because again, I want to try to agree with you on something. You at least deserve that much.
From this Chuckle Fox / Chloe person, if they say, "Well, I'm going to kill myself," then shrug it off. Not your problem.
Well, yeah, you know why it's not your problem, Swan? Want to know why people act like that? A lot of people will say they're going to kill themselves in hopes to get attention. Kids mostly, some adults. And once they get that attention, all of a sudden, oh, they don't want to kill themselves no more. Once they get what they want, oh, look, I'm not suicidal anymore. I still think Kiro is, by the way. But she's learning that it's not the right thing to do. Or she has learned it. Either way, you threaten to kill yourself, according to Kiro as well. But even without her input on that, I know you have, especially as a fucking kid. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say there.
So this person is basically telling Proto, like, who cares if your parents kill themselves? Um,
That's twisting words. Obviously, you have to see an intent for them to actually do it. So I will clarify this. If the person doesn't show any actual fucking intent to do it, shrug it off. It's not your problem solely because they're not actually gonna fucking do it. Did you ever actually do it, Swanzo? You could say you've attempted. I could say I've attempted. It's just left me with more fucking scars. We're not talking about the across the river scars. No, across the stream scars. We're talking up the river. We're talking lacerations across the throat as well. A couple hanging attempts with copper wire. I have asphyxiated myself and my stepfather, who, by the way, and mentioned a little bit in my doc as well, like just very roughly. I'm alluding to him. He did more than just the thing I mentioned in the doc. Dude basically tried to fucking kill me every day for a year. Guess what? I'm still here. I've also ran in front of a couple semis, but only once on purpose.
Because so what happened was Proto did listen to this person and did come out to translator parents, and it completely wrecked. I mean, it completely destroyed Proto's life. Not just Proto's life; it destroyed his whole family, basically. And Proto's dad started drinking. Proto's dad had become suicide. I think that's part of what she's talking about here.
They're fine, well, relatively fine now. It's still like a little bit rocky between her and her parents, apparently. Again, this is 2023, and I haven't even seen this video yet, but she told me this last month. Like, like very late last month, very early this month. It's still like mid-month, goddamn. But still. Like, I don't expect you to know that. I don't expect you to even ask about her family. Hell, I didn't ask about her family, and she still told me, so that's fair, honestly. At the time, though, okay, yeah, maybe it was right at the time.
Proto's parents were talking about divorce and all these other things. And so now Proto's in a really bad mental state because they go to school, they get bullied and harassed by being called.
You went to they instead of he. At least that's some progress. It only took you 3.5 fucking videos, basically.
Racist, and all that stuff. So at school, bullied, harassed. At home life destroyed. And it gets worse. I'll go on to the next page, and you can see these messages from Proto. You can see the mental state that Proto was in.
Weird. She's in that same fucking mental state every time she points out that you twist her words. That you that you upset her, that she makes you mad, so you block her. Until she apologizes, usually. After you unblock her, probably waiting for that apology too. I bet it makes you feel so good. But let's not acknowledge that, shall we? But yeah, she does do this whenever she feels really fucking broken.
My dad's getting drunk. I'm a fucked up child. It's all my fucking fault. So Proto's blaming themselves for this. They fucking hate me.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. You deleted a message here. I want to point that out.
And you can read this stuff. I could have just fucking never been born and our lives would be great, but no, I had to live. And so you're going to see these messages.
Wait. With this fucking subject, though, why the hell did you delete that message? That would have actually been better to prove your fucking innocence. Well, it's like that at least somewhat prove that you do some good things with your victim, but bruh, the way of thinking with you, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, here's the thing. I'm not even gonna say this is fucking manipulation, because That shit fucking sucks in the first place. If you truly don't feel bad for someone who's like close, like fuck, how to say this? If you don't feel bad for someone whenever people close to them end up just breaking apart and breaking away from them, you're probably a piece of shit in the first place. Doesn't matter what actions you've done. Doesn't matter how fucking, like, if you're a complete fucking badass war vet or anything. You don't feel sorry for that fucking person, especially a kid. You should probably go commit toaster bath. Because the majority of people, period, aren't even like that to begin with. I know for a fact you wouldn't have said that she deserved it. So, okay, we can agree there. But why the fuck did you delete your messages there, bro? That's sad.
They fucking hate me. Um, and you know, you can read this stuff. I could have just fucking never been born in her life.
With that in mind, though, I do want to point out how adding this does seem to be emotional manipulation towards his viewers. Because it went from, the actual title of this, the actual subject of this, to, oh, look at all these bad things that have happened to Kiro. And see, she's talking to me about them. Yeah, my messages might not really be there, but she's talking to me about them. That obviously means that these people are manipulating her to fuck, like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell, dude? I literally almost fell for that shit. No, you ain't fucking getting me, dude. Yeah, it's fucking sad. Everyone can fucking agree that this shit is fucking sad. What's your actual point? Where's your actual fucking proof of manipulation from any side, be it me, Hydra, or Koinu? This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Lives would be great, but no, I had to live. And so,
Like, yeah, you're bringing up irrelevant shit. You're bringing up shit that's sad to try to back you up. The thing is, everyone can fucking agree that the only way you would be fucked up with this is if you said, oh, you're right, or oh, yeah, it's your fault, or some other bullshit like that, which no one would fucking do. You're not addressing this. You're trying to emotionally manipulate your fucking audience. That's it.
you're going to see these messages. And I'm going to go into my Twitter messages and whatnot. And once again, I have evidence backing up everything I'm saying here.
That's a different one, I think.
I don't have to make up lies and whatnot.
Evidently you fucking do, because you deleted your messages even on a fucking post like this one.
Spoopy Boy, you're
Oh, and by the way, also, I'll pull up the doc again. You know, the ones where you said, oh, it's only Kuro doing weird shit. That's all that shows. Where you're clearly having a fucking conversation.
your little cabal. You sit around and just make up lies and make up.
Oh, fuck. I just thought about something. How can you twist any words in this video to fit another one you're going to make, trying to make me seem like the bad guy? You know what? Actually, I don't care. I did explain what you're doing. And again, you're mentioning me again to try to make it seem like I'm the bad guy because you probably know that I'm going to be like, hey, you're emotionally manipulating your fucking audience, not addressing the actual issue. But you know what? I don't care.
Ridiculous accusations with no proof or no evidence.
Again, my main point was that you're a fucking creep. You manipulating Kiro came second.
I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I have all this.
You don't have to do that. Isn't that what you're trying to do and still failing at?
Evidence. And I'll just reiterate. I have no fear of being investigated or whatever. I have no fear of any kind.
Want to know the really funny thing about that? Neither do we, Swan. I'm not good at bluffing. I'm good at being hella inflammatory, but I'm not good at bluffing. And if I say go ahead, investigate us, and then I get arrested for some of the shit on the dock that I made, you're also gonna get arrested for the same type of shit. If you want to say like shit like doxing or defamation anyway. Granted, yours is fucking worse. Because it won't just be one count of quote unquote doxing for me, Hydra, and Koinu each. It's going to be 3 counts of doxing, quote unquote, and slander for you because apparently you're doing your own private investigation. That's what I took from your last video, or the one before that. Like, obviously, could have just read too far into it, but still, like, bruh. You're fucking pathetic, dude. And that's if you want to go, like, on the quote unquote doxing defamation route. Again, public server. Public server. This is a zoomed in shot of the video in the public server. Oh, look, public server. Anyone who wants this internet might might want to look up their coverage. Anyone who wants to look up the dates, like how many times it's been out in the past year, could look it up. You could also look up whenever, like a certain date on when it was out. But that would be the only quote unquote doxing information you have on me. That's it. And all of that shit is public. So it's not even really fucking doxing. Like, bruh. I'm calling your bluff, though, honestly. Because this is gonna be funny as hell.
Because I have all this evidence, which like I showed in the videos, and I'm not like you. I'm not manipulating Proto into doing things.
I'll say it again. I haven't known her long enough to even attempt to manipulate her. Hydra hasn't, because you made him block her. The only person who has had time to manipulate her is you. From a time point perspective, you are the only one who could be guilty of it. From an evidence perspective, again, you are the only one who could really be guilty of it. But yeah, remember, he doesn't want to look at my doc. He wants to brush that to a side, not acknowledge much of anything at all in it. He only wants to show his quote unquote evidence. He doesn't want to show any of the bad parts, though. I wonder why that would be. You could say, like, oh, I'm only showing the bad parts. But yeah, because the bad parts are pretty fucked up. They kind of outweigh any good. Like, dude. Alright, I'm gonna take a break real quick and use the bathroom, so I'm pausing this. Hold up. Alright, and we are back. Sorry about that. It was kind of bad. Either way.
I'm not sitting there literally telling Proto what to type at a keyboard.
Here's the issue with saying that. You don't have to be. If that's your only evidence of manipulation on our side, that's pretty fucking pathetic. What about you, Swan? Demanding her attention whenever you want it? Not wanting her to leave your stream because she thought it was boring and wanted to watch another person's stream? Not wanting her to tell others about things that you have done? Period. That's all of that sounds like manipulation. In most of that fucking video, it was obvious suggestions, which she didn't really take to. Well, for the most part, didn't take to. And then us telling her not to apologize to you because you'd use it against her, which you have. Now, if you were on voice call with her, I guarantee if you tell her to type something, she fucking would. Especially if it's against anyone accusing you of anything. But according to you, anyone accusing you of stuff is automatically just one person because obviously only a single person has an issue with you, not an entire group of people seeing the shit that you've done that Kiros came forward about. Yeah, that let's just not think about it. That way it does make sense.
I mean, you're the one that's manipulating Proto. And I have the video evidence of it. You can't deny it. You can delete the videos. You can delete that.
I'm not going to delete the videos. I'm actually going to keep them up because it shows how stupid you are. I'm not known for deleting shit though, but you are, so let's let's put that in play too. You don't delete your shit, I don't delete mine. Actually, no. I'm still not going to delete mine. Doesn't matter if you delete yours, it's still going to be there.
That video of him.
There's not going to, like for your videos, there's not going to be able to find them. They'd be like, hey, wait, what the fuck? Why is this not here? And that's it. I'm surprised you haven't just unlisted the videos and sent them to your Discord. Again, the one Kiro made for you. But, you know, if it's only your base seeing the videos, then that's suspicious in itself. And there's still a quote unquote mole in your server. At least one. In the event you do take all of your videos to just your fucking server. This is your smartest move, making your vids public. I think you know that though. At least I hope you do.
Of you telling Proto exactly what to do, but I've got it already, so it's too late for you to delete it. But
And I got all the times you fucking manipulated words and shit too. I also got all of these. Your point?
so then this happened, right? So then this situation happened. Someone basically pointed out every single problem and flaw with me. I left and just couldn't bear myself anymore. So I wrote a note and a date, but I never did it because physically I couldn't do it. But I'm here now, Swan. I promise I won't die.
Didn't you show that same screenshot last video or some shit? Now you're just repeating the same shit.
So I'd been talking to Proto. I had asked him, promise me you're not going to do this. Promise me you won't do this. Promise me you're...
I told Proto not to fucking kill herself multiple times too. I've also told Proto to treat you like you do treat her whenever you upset her, but she doesn't do that. She has literally told me she doesn't think she can. But obviously, I guess that doesn't matter. Like we're either one on the same fucking page here, or two, somehow you're better because only you say it. I don't know what the fucking deal is here.
You're not going to commit suicide or whatnot. Because, you know, what I'd already discussed had put Proto in a really bad mental state. And then this happened.
What was that, Swan? Hold on. Was that an admission of guilt? Or were you going to show what you were talking about beforehand? Was it some pretty mean, maybe fucked up messages in reference to something like that where she said she was going to commit suicide? I guess we'll see. Or we won't. Either way, this is your video.
Um, and you can see here, I had a planned date for taking my life, Swan. You need to understand that I nearly went through with it. Capitalized, emphasized, nearly. I nearly went through with it.
Capitalized, emphasized, and? Yeah, that is meant to put emphasis on something. That is clear. Congratulations for pointing out the obvious. You're still just trying to emotionally manipulate your audience. That's it.
Um, Swan, would you be upset if I left you? I just don't feel like I'm doing anything right.
Here's what bugs me. Here's what really fucking bugs me. If it's the thing I think it is, and you're putting that in there, that should be obvious. It's emotional manipulation towards your audience because you already know, for one, Kira watches your videos, and two, your audience is going to trust you unless some more damning shit comes out against you. You know, like me explaining all your fucking, like, your bullshit, me showing your fucking chats, me going over your fucking videos. Like, bruh. Pretty sure I have you pissed off. Like, I could assume that. You get your comment collecting your videos, but after how long? I would have done this yesterday, but I got back from work at like 10 o'clock. I didn't really have fucking time to do anything other than just change, go to bed, wake up at 5 the next morning.
And so you're gonna see, you keep saying things like, why were those? Why did I blur the Twitter when I'm scrolling and whatnot? And what's
Yeah, I am. You're hiding something. That's obvious. You can't say it's not because, oh, you didn't want to show this because you didn't think it would get to this point, because that's a fucking pathetic excuse. It's because there's messages that you sent that you don't feel good showing. And not in a way where, oh, it's too sad or too graphic. It's in a way where it proves that you're a fucking creep. Or that you're not near as wholesome as you want to try to say you are, I guess. Here's the thing, I never said I was wholesome. There's a reason why my videos are not made for kids. But there isn't much there that could, like, my shit's PG-13 basically is what I'm trying to say. It's like a PG-13 movie. Not really made for kids. Kids can watch it. It's whatever. But I have a feeling you have some rated R or rated AO stuff in your Twitter for some reason. And I'm kind of scared to even try and ask for the archive from Kiro to look at it in case I'm right, honestly. Because I literally told Kiro not to even post the fucking doc. Not the doc. Not to post the archive, to put it on the doc after I heard the fucking bullshit with you wanting a picture of her in her underwear.
on the screen is part of the reason. I've had conversations with Proto about some of this stuff.
I've had the same conversations. you're either one in the same boat with me on this particular subject, meaning on this particular subject, where Kiro's opened up about some shit that's happened in the past to her. We just made her feel better about it and tried to teach her to move on. Meaning this video is pointless. And you're just doing it in a more emotionally manipulative way. Trying to make me look bad for some reason, which, again, in the event that all you're trying to do is be completely honest with this, which, again, has no evidence or any relevance to this. Dude, if you're going to make a video, don't do anything off the wall like this shit. You could say, I'm going off on tangents too, when I'm trying to be funny, or I'm referencing this bullshit whenever you are trying to bring up your own bullshit to make yourself look better. The difference is, between you and me, I'm not trying to look like the good guy. You are. I'm being neutral. I'm saying like, hey, you're saying you're the good guy. Here's what this shit says. Here's what these links in this shit says. Here's what these screenshots in this shit says. You're saying, no, I'm the good guy. Don't look at this. Just look at this. Believe me, bro. Trust me. Like, dude, it's fucking pathetic. This, by the way, is... Oh, man, I haven't scanned my shit in 3 days. That's why I don't use Windows. Virtual machines are a bitch, though. I digress. Back to what I was saying. Never said I was a good guy. You're saying you are. You're trying to prove you are by only pointing out irrelevant shit, only pointing out the good parts, like of the conversations you've had, and then trying to push the blame on someone else. Oh, and then twisting people's words and phrases to make them look bad. And I'm still guessing that there's a part of the video here. Actually, hold on. Let's look. Okay, it looks like there might be a part in here. Oh well, I was wrong. I thought it'd be over here, but it's right here, apparently. Where you said, "Oh, we're the ones manipulating Kiro because they're on a voice call." That's not how that works. You know it. Quit being fucking pathetic.
Trying to help him through it and whatnot. And I'm only showing this now because I feel like I have to.
In all fucking reality, that would have been good to show, to actually have a good emotional standpoint to stand on. Yeah, it's not a factual one. It's an emotional one. But whatever. Can't believe it only took you this long to think of it. But yeah,
I don't want to share this kind of stuff.
you don't care if you share it. If you don't want to fucking share it, you wouldn't. Or you delete it. Again, proof. You actually have proof in your video of you doing that same thing. This video, by the way.
But you're exploiting Proto has forced me to show this stuff.
Sure.
But you can see here, Swan, did I tell you that I got sexually assaulted IRL? It broke me because I put my trust in someone and then they do that, Swan. Why do people do that? I put all my trust and care into someone just for this. I'm afraid of making friends. Now, this is something you're trying to tell. This is one of your lies that has no evidence, Spoopy Boy. Just like the ridiculous lies I mentioned earlier. You're trying to say something that, like, I tried to isolate Proto, or Proto didn't have any friends because of me, or...
Yeah, I did, because it's true. At least coming from her, unless you want to call Kiro a liar. Which, for her sake, you better not.
what have you. No, the truth is, right here, I have the receipts, I have the proof.
So do I.
Proto
I'm only putting shit in the doc that actually fucking matters to the respect of you being a creep.
had gotten sexually assaulted by a real life friend, and this had made Proto scared of making friends, as you can see right in this picture.
Okay, and? Yeah, obviously it would. Especially people who look like that friend. You want to know something interesting about rape victims, Swan? They tend to avoid people who remind them of their rapist. I was raped at 8 by my stepfather. Like I said, there's a part in the doc that alludes to my stepfather. That's the part. I can't stand skinny, bald men. I feel really fucking uncomfortable around them. Yeah, I know the majority of people, period, aren't rapists. I know that bald men also make up a smaller minority of men, but they have to fit a certain category in order for me to even feel uncomfortable around them. It doesn't matter if I actually trust them. Hell, I'm actually friends with some of them because they're chill dudes. I still feel uncomfortable around them because of my stepfather.
And then Proto goes on to say, "I'm sorry, I'm a bad friend and person."
Why would she say that, Swan? She says that to me as well. I keep telling her she's not. Why the fuck did you ask what did you do? I'm going to assume this isn't manipulated because you've been pretty safe on that shit. For your Twitter only. I'm a bad friend, and your response is, who did that to you? My bad, I thought I said something else in the beginning. I will clarify. That's my bad. And again, this is whole entire fucking section from right now to about here, I believe. Like I know right here. So that's a whole fucking 8 minutes is just emotional minimum is just emotional manipulation for his
And I have
audience.
never thought of Proto as a bad person or a bad friend.
First video, Swan. You more or less alluded to her being the fucking abuser to you. That's fucking sick. First off. Second off, she's a fucking minor. You shouldn't allow that shit. Actually, read the doc. You'll see, not only did you allow it, it appears that you fucking encouraged it, and told her to back off after some things happened. More than likely, those dates align with her telling other people what you've done to her. But I can only make assumptions based off that because you deleted your messages.
I've considered Proto my friend. Nothing more, nothing less.
You've done more and less. Like, you've considered her literally more and less. Again, bruh. Oh, but let's go back to the video where you said that, oh, this whole time it's just been them controlling you. That was like the last video or the one before that. You're fucking stupid. If you genuinely think anyone with a brain is going to only look at one side, then you're fucking stupid. Yeah, most of your base is kids. They might just blindly believe you. Adults probably fucking won't. Or they'll see your videos pop up first because you know you actually have a following. This fucking account that I'm running right now doesn't, but at the same time, I don't fucking advertise it, nor do I even say, oh, hey, share this, blah, like my shit, subscribe, whatever. Either. This account's just here. Yours has a following. Most of your fucking following is kids. Most of my following and Koinu's following is a mix. I say kids, I refer to kids as anyone like just a couple years under my age. But at the same time, I also don't post any fucking NSFW shit really. I might say some fucked up shit once in a while, but that's it. Because I'm just an edgy boy. That's it. Like, you can't really say anything bad about that because that shit's funny as hell. Koinu is a VTuber. Still acts like a fucking kid, like a little kid sometimes. Most of her followers are creepy old men who she blocks, or older teens. So
Um,
yeah,
and we'll
your
get into let's just get
following's
into the rest of
mostly
the
kids.
conversation.
Actually, nah, I fucking unpaused that too easy. I forgot I had it sped up. But your following's mostly fucking kids, and you know it. You could pull up, oh, but here's the ages of the people that watch my videos. You can literally lie about your age on a Google account. You know that. It's been known for years. Also, never trust what someone says their age is on the internet. Now, back to the video. My bad.
And so I told him, hey, who did that to you? Was it that IRL friend of yours? I'm sorry to hear that. I would be upset if any of my friends left, and that includes you. Swan, why do I suffer? Swan, why do I suffer? I only suffer these days. I can't do anything right. And so he had said he was talking about being a bad friend and a bad person to me.
You said he again. I'm about to switch this water out for tequila. Because we're over halfway through the video finally.
And like I said, I've never considered Proto a bad friend. Um, so I'm responding to that. And so I
Again, notice how he's only pointing out good things that he's done. He's never pointed out him yelling at her. And he can't say that he hasn't. Because he has. In the past, though, he deleted his messages involving any times where Kira was made upset by him. But there's a couple screenshots of that where they were clearly having a conversation about that. Kira got upset and Swan deleted those messages. I'm gonna take the guess, say that yeah, you probably just don't want to show the bad things that you've done.
said, you keep saying you don't do anything right, and there's only one thing you do that upsets me, right? There's only one thing. Just stop talking to me about things inappropriate for your age. That's it.
Let's see, May 31st, 2023. That's the date that was. Pretty sure you asked for this picture, or else she wouldn't have sent it, because she doesn't like sending pictures of herself. That could be because of you. That could be because of other things as well. But why the fuck she send one to you like this? There's also the matter of the underwear picture. She had to have trusted you a lot. And then you would have asked for it. That way she would have given it to you, because she wouldn't just do that shit randomly. Here you are having a conversation about it. Here you are encouraging it. Doing a little more than encouraging it, oh, like I would say personally. More images of it. Again, look at the fucking doc. Quit avoiding it.
So once again, I have a mountain of evidence of me repeatedly saying, "Don't tell me that." Now
And you also have what looks like a mountain of evidence saying, you encouraged it. You allowed it. Bruh. Oh, let me guess though. You're gonna retort by saying, "Oh well, on Twitter, you can't edit this at all." Again, like, bruh. While you're also using screenshots, which you said before, screenshots can be edited to try to disprove the doc. So in other words, it looks like the only way to settle this once and for all is to go on a live stream, both of us together, address our points, then actually show the messages in real time. Meaning scrolling through all the old ones. You know what's gonna suck about that, Swanzo? Well, for me anyway, because Kira won't want to do it, and you know why she won't want to do it. Because they're painful to her. She could keep scrolling. We could point out all those inappropriate things you've said by going to your Discord. Oh, but Discord could be so easily manipulated though, so you have to use Twitter. But for Twitter, you have her blocked and made her delete her messages so she can't access it. So only yours would show. But if it's in real time, I guess that doesn't matter, unless of course you put a fucking blur screen over it, over the entire thing. And then you could quote unquote accidentally dox her by not having the blur screen on there the entire time and just scrolling over her photo without the blur screen on, even though you know where it's at. It's not, basically what I'm saying is it's not going to end well for Kiro no matter what if we go live, because you won't let it go well. You want to take others down with you, don't you? So I guess this is the best way for you to address this is through these dumbass manipulative videos, manipulative towards your audience and Kiro, because I'm seeing through your bullshit. So are a lot of other people who have actually seen this, even if they watched your videos first and then came over to see this. They're not taking your side, it looks like. It's just very, very odd, don't you think? Oh, and you definitely won't allow me in the live stream. It'll just be you and Kiro if that even does happen. And you would have her delete shit beforehand, more than likely, to make it look like you're just this really good guy. Because you deleted fuck your own messages in the past. And you'd want all of the messages in the doc deleted. Actually, I wouldn't say all because that'd be too suspicious. I would say most. That way it's like, oh yeah, well some of these are true, some of these aren't. See, it's fake. Yeah, I'm waiting for this fucking video clip that you, let's, bruh. It goes from 20, like about 20, 115 to barely 22. Oh yeah, you obviously didn't try to clip that out of context. It's so obvious this is the full story, and it's not out of context at all. Fuck it, let's continue. I'm curious.
Anyone can watch or probably has already watched all your videos, Spoopy Boy, and you keep saying that I encourage Proto to send those messages. How, in what world does telling someone not to do it equal encouragement?
Well, I I kind of expected for you to bring up some of the screenshots in the doc. That's my mistake, because I should have known better. But it looks like some of the people who used to follow you or were in your server did look at the doc and noticed that, hey, you two are having a conversation. while she's saying this weird shit. And it doesn't look like you're telling her to stop.
I have a amount of evidence showing that I told Proto not to do it, but
And I have a mountain of evidence saying you encouraged it. Again. You just repeated that same thing. Again.
somehow me repeatedly telling Proto not to do it equals I encouraged it. And in that video where you're manipulating Proto and telling him what to type, you're
Him? Again?
telling him to say that you're telling Proto to type and send me messages saying that I encouraged it.
Yeah, because he did. Evidence shows that.
And maybe I'll when I maybe I'll just edit this and I'll just splice that in. I'll just splice.
All right, go ahead. We've already discussed how it's way too short to even get full context.
I send these this crap where you're saying I encouraged it, and you're actually you and your little cabal are sitting around telling Proto to do it.
Isn't that weird, Swan? 3 people telling one person to say something, and she doesn't actually do the entire thing. Oh, but you actually have to watch the whole video for that, though. So, yeah. You'll find out that Kiro crumbled pretty quick. All because of one person. It wasn't because of us. It was because of him. Swanzo, you. But yeah. Let's see what clip you intentionally took out of context. It wasn't the one where we're telling her to not type sorry, was it? Because that's going to look bad on you with your claim.
So okay, let's edit that in.
You sent me an appropriate time. You just stopped. That makes me the bad guy. Fuck off.
You allowed it.
Is that,
You encouraged it.
and yet you still went through with it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You allowed it. You encouraged it.
And you encouraged it.
We never mentioned the VR chat stuff because you deny that. Kiro, on the other hand, remembers it. Farther down, my bad. The VR chat stuff in question, guys. Let's see it, because Swanzo's not gonna bring it up. Fucking 150. Here we go. Same story she's kept for years, by the way. Oh, and she also remembers how the old cameras looked in the game from a third-person perspective. Tell me, Swan. Is this true? Or is Kiro a liar? If you say Kiro's a liar, which we know she's not. Yeah, she questions shit. She questions herself mostly whenever you call her a liar. But is she really a liar, Swan? I don't think so. I don't think she would lie about that either, because that's just fucking weird.
For y'all, cats off y'all. Right.
And also say you encouraged the
Oh, but she agreed. She also wasn't even fucking scared. She was chilling. There'd be at least some fear in that voice. Or some sorrow or something in that voice. If we were truly, or even anger. Nah, Kiro's chilling. Later, she gets a little pissed, then a little sad, then crumbles. Because of you. But that's it. Tell me again with that in context now. Because, by the way, whenever people are feeling an emotion, it shows in their voice, usually. Whenever I get uncomfortable, I laugh. Whenever I get confused, I laughed. I laugh. My bad. Whenever I get pissed, I sound completely fucking different. Whenever I get annoyed, I sound more frantic. Whenever Kiro gets upset, you can hear a tremble in her voice. Whenever she gets pissed, there is a deeper tone in her voice. Her voice didn't show that. It was just a normal voice.
behavior. Do you need help spelling encourage?
I can spell encouraged.
I'm trying
Not
to
that
say
bad.
that if he's encouraging the behavior,
Oh no, we told her how to spell encourage. Such manipulation.
that's meaning like, you know,
Oh my god.
Okay,
Jesus, you chose the worst fucking time to clip that. God damn. Bro. Ah, yes. Like, literally, the only thing you really fucking showed that we quote unquote manipulated her towards was spelling encouraged. But yeah, go off, I guess. You couldn't even twist that right. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
we're back. But this is the mental state that Proto was in. Let me just cover it. There's like 4 major things here. Fellow student accused him of a racist, being bullied at school because of the racist accusations.
This is from May 31st. That video clip was taken in, it was just a couple days ago. Fuck.
Inappropriate relationship with Chloe. Chloe is telling Proto to come out as trans to her parents. And Proto does come out as trans to her parents, and it destroys their home life, destroys Proto's whole family.
Back to the
for that
emotional
matter.
manipulation part.
You know,
for
after
his
that,
audience,
Proto was talking about suicide. Proto's
including
father was talking about
Kiro.
suicide. All of that going on. And then on top of that, Proto got sexually assaulted by a IRL friend. Now, again, this just goes to show, and you can see.
And you sexually assaulted her in VR, not making her not even want to touch VR chat for years.
Me and being supportive. Let's go on a little further, and you can see how I'm trying to help Proto.
Okay, and as a normal person, you would try to help. Yes. As a groomer, you would also try to help. My main argument was that you're a groomer. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't believe I had to go through most of this fucking doc in this one video. I guess now he doesn't have to, because he could just watch it. But, you know, he's gonna twist shit. Oh well.
So get through this. Anything I do in life, I always fuck up. I can't do anything right, Swan. Real life. I tell him, you're young. It's okay.
Once you realize what he's actually doing, especially if you're a fucking victim of some really bad shit that's happened, especially if that shit happened to you as a kid. Yeah, you're going to believe what he's saying. You're going to think that he's initially a good friend until you actually truly fucking think about it and look at both sides of the story. Then you realized, hey, wait a minute. What the fuck? This dude trying to make himself look like the good guy. It's probably not the fucking good guy.
All I do is fuck up. All I do is cry and struggle. I nearly caused my parents divorce. I get sexually assaulted. I can't do things right. It's not okay, Swan. Everything bad always happens. It's not okay. Bad always happens. Okay, your parents are grown adults. Whatever, and you know, my second message, your parents are grown adults. Whatever happens between them, that's their fault.
Oh, so if they kill themselves, that's their fault? Hey, don't yell at me. I'm just doing what you would do.
You know, I think it's, I thought it was pretty bad that Proto's parents were blaming getting mad at Proto and blaming all this stuff on him.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Whenever a marriage is falling apart, that's usually what fucking happens. So it was happening before then. It's happening before Kiro even mentioned being trans. Yeah, it might have not been noticeable, especially as a kid. But the sad reality of it is, a lot of parents will stay married just for their kids. They'll stay in a relationship just for their kids. And then tensions build and build over time until something sets it off. and they're usually going to blame the kid because they want to try to take care of the kid. It's a really fucked up mindset. It doesn't make any real sense explaining it, well, especially the way I explained it, sadly. But that's how it works. Fucking sucks.
Um, but like I said before, I tried to tell Proto, hey, don't do this till you're 18, because now Proto has to live a couple more years in this very toxic, awful household. So and
I could tell you haven't really talked to Kiro that much about the home situation. Yeah, she still says it sucks. It's gotten better. Even a little bit better is better, though. So take that as you will. Yeah, they make her do her own thing for the most part. They don't interact with her the way they should with the way that they should as parents that much anymore. But they obviously still fucking care for her. You know what's really funny, Swanzo? You forgot to mention that after her parents found out about the messages she was sending you, they took her phone. But why would you mention that? That's a little odd, don't you think? And you could say that it's like, you could say the reason why is because, oh, well, her parents probably just don't want her interacting with strangers on the internet. Yeah, that is a case. That is a reason. But what about all the creepy messages you sent that you later on deleted? I think that could also have some, like, reasoning as to why she got her phone taken away. Personally, yeah, if, like, I had my kid with me, then, and I gave him a phone, I'd be like, hey, don't talk to people you don't know on the internet, and I'll be pissed if they are. But if I notice some whole ass adult texting my kid, some inappropriate things, some suggestive things, or encouraging suggestive, inappropriate behavior, I would obviously take my kid's phone away. But yeah, story for another time, I guess.
this just shows the idea that I'm somehow responsible for Proto's mental state is just absurd. It's completely.
And you only show a few parts of the conversation, but it's only the good parts. Well, I'm showing. You can make the argument that just because I'm only showing the bad parts, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, these bad parts trump these good parts that you're showing, Swan. Hell, actually, your video of it was only Kuro saying weird shit debunked by all these weird ass fucking messages that, yeah, she was sending, but you were encouraging. You could say, like, well, I could tell you, but that's illegal, as, like, you could say, like, that shit is, implying that she should stop talking about it. Don't leave anything open to implication. You can't say that you didn't fucking know. You obviously fucking did with the fucking messages you've shown. You obviously, again, wouldn't ask for suggestive images or images like this one. Bro, what is wrong with you?
Absurd. There's nothing I have said or done that could come anywhere near anything that what I have just showed you.
Do I really need to make a response to that statement? I'm about to grab my fucking tequila.
All I have done is I tried to help Proto through this stuff.
Grabbing it. Hold on. Yeah, y'all could fucking hear me grabbing my shit. Cork and everything, because this is some damn good fucking tequila. I got on sale, by the way. It's a Don Julio 1942 Primavera. It's actually really smooth. Before anyone tries to say shit, I'm 22. I'm actually willing to give my real age out. Because you can't use someone's age to tell you who they are. Like, that's kind of fucking dumb. You know how many 21, 22-year-olds there are in a state-sized area? You're not going to find someone just by saying age. But I'm guessing you didn't know that, Swan. Let's continue.
One of the reasons Proto kept saying that they were a bad
take
friend
a drink
was
for that
they
one.
felt guilty of coming to me with this emotional baggage, dumping this stuff on me. And it's like, I didn't care about that. I could care less. I was perfectly fine trying to help Proto. The only thing, and like here it is, the only thing that he did that bothered me was just saying inappropriate things to me.
And you encouraged it. Another drink.
Once again, another piece of evidence, another piece of proof that that I hadn't done anything. Right? I've
Drinking again, he said that he didn't do anything.
I haven't sent him any inappropriate messages like what you're saying.
Jesus Christ, this shit is so good. Sorry, I just had to pause it there. Bad thing is, it's normally like $250.
But here it is. Now, okay, so that
It also kind of coats your mouth too, but that some people like that, some people don't. I personally like it.
that was the history. I've done nothing but try to be helpful to Proto.
Being the same thing, and no, you fucking haven't been only trying to be helpful to Proto / Kiro / Chloe. If this bottle is gone by the end of this video, keep in mind, we only have like 5 minutes left. Swan has to buy me another bottle. I'm turning him into a drinking game, basically. This is funny as hell. So he's either one, gonna make me go bankrupt because I know for a fact he's not gonna buy this shit. Or two, I'm gonna have a fun weekend.
what I've shown you, just again, it just debunks and shows how ridiculous the thing.
Instead of debunks it whenever it doesn't prove shit because all of it's irrelevant to the actual accusation thrown against you. Drink. Because it's stupid shit.
You and your little group are saying. And then now you may as well add on to the timeline. You may as well add exploited by Spoopy Boy, Hydra, and their little cabal, right? So now, currently,
Again, if a group of people, hopefully, you realize that we are three separate people. Me, Koinu, and Hydra. Because at this point, it's getting fucking ridiculous. If he says that we're still the same person, drinking again. Because this is getting stupid as fuck.
Proto has fallen under your influence, your little group's influence, and is being exploited by.
I know he said group, but I'm not sure like which person he acknowledges as being different. Last time I checked, he thought Koinu was an AI made by Hydra. Like, bruh. The leap in logic there.
You and your friends, for your own benefit, to make these YouTube videos that.
Alright, that was pretty stupid. Evidently, anyone who believes me over you is automatically my friend. You know that Kiro has Twitter. I'm pretty sure you would assume that I have Twitter. You know that Koinu has Twitter as well. We also have Discord. All four. Myself, Kiro, Koinu, and Hydra. You really think that it's just us three, in this case, actually backing Kiro, because she was the one who actually wanted to come forward with a lot of this shit. This was sent by Kiro to me. This was sent by Kiro to me. This was actually sent by Hydra. This was sent by Kiro. This, obviously, to you. All this info was sent by Kiro. This was sent by Kiro. So is this. So is this. So is this. So is this. Most of these messages are sent by Kiro because she wanted to come forward. And you're trying to make it to where she regresses back to where she's your little plaything. Don't you, Swan? She comes forward about you. You don't like it. You complain. You yell. You deny. You deflect the conversation. Then you block. Then you delete messages. Yeah. Meanwhile, us. Oh, we told her words. You added the clip there like you to make it seem like you actually proved your fucking point. You didn't fucking prove your point. You would have been better off leaving the entire fucking clip. Oh, but that would actually make it look bad because you would see that she was crumbling to you. Jesus, man. This shit's funny as hell. We haven't even moved that much. Like, I know I keep pausing, but god damn.
I'm responding to. Like you keep accusing me of manipulating Proto while you have him at a keyboard telling him exactly what to say.
Okay. Okay. The VR chat thing that you keep saying never happened. that Proto has told myself, Hydra, and Koinu about, as well as other people. This same story, by the way, you say has never happened. You also say that the amount of money you have sent, Kiro, didn't exceed $300, I think. Yeah, here's one screenshot of her Steam library. She went through her fucking, not library, fucking purchase history. My bad. She went through her purchase history. You know how much currency was converted, Swanzo? About $1,000 in US. Either one, Kira was just very fucking lucky with all official and unofficial gift card things like that you had in your like stream, server, whatever. Or two, you were sending money to her randomly. And obviously I say lucky sarcastically because either one, it would have been rigged, which is unfair to everyone else, which I think someone would have called out. But yeah, it's suspicious how you sent that much money to her. And this is just one screenshot. Yeah, it doesn't say too much. She could pull up the others.
I'm manipulating Proto? I'm the manipulator?
Yeah. Actually, with the Steam thing, that appears to be hush money, Swanzo. So yeah, it does kind of look like you're still manipulating her. But go off.
What? I've shown a mountain of evidence where I told Proto not to do this.
And she supplied me with a mountain of evidence where you encouraged it. But yeah, ignore the evidence where you encouraged it. Obviously, the only thing that is real is clearly the things where you didn't. Because anything else is obviously fake. Makes sense.
And you keep saying, and these are your words. These are not Proto's words. These are your words. Words that you're putting in Proto's mouth. You're saying things like, I encouraged him to do it.
Again, we could scroll. You could look at all this. The link's literally right up here. And yeah, obviously it's going to go default to fucking edit because I'm the one who made this shit. Say what you will.
Right? And then you're like literally telling him to type this message is saying things like this.
Ah, yes. A less than a minute clip where we're telling her to bring up other things as well to just see you deny them. And you said, him, by the way, another drink.
Tell him he encouraged it. Tell him he encouraged it. What?
You did.
I'm the manipulator?
Yes.
It's just absurd. So, and I'll just reiterate, I have no fear of any kind of investigation or whatever.
And you're bluffing.
I've shown you these videos. I've shown you the truth. I've shown you the evidence.
No, you haven't.
If there was some kind of investigation or something, they can just go into my Twitter. They can go straight to Twitter. They don't have to get it from me.
Why are you so focused on Twitter? First off, Twitter's a bullshit app in the first place. I'm only there for the fucking memes and the dumbass bullshit some people say. But not your Discord? Not anything else regarding you? Just your Twitter? Like, I'm obviously not twisting words here or anything. Because why would I do that? I'm the good guy. It's kind of how you sound. Like, that's my impersonation of you without making my fucking vocal cords scream at me. It's just hella sarcastic, basically, what I'm getting at. Let's continue.
They can go to Twitter and just tell Twitter, hey, give me all his DMs. Go for it. Knock yourself out. All you're going to see is these Twitter messages that I've been showing on screen, and the Twitter
And more.
messages in my previous videos and whatnot.
Nope.
So I have no fear at all of anything. But you and your little cabal, though, you guys should be worried.
Okay, why?
You're exploiting and manipulating a minor, Proto.
Yeah, sure. Sure, bud.
You're telling him what to say. You're telling him to commit crimes, basically.
Clearly. What crimes?
Your defamation, slander.
Oh, wow. Wait, you mean like the defamation slander? Basically same thing, by the way, if you're not aware. Yeah. Have fun with that. The things that we are accusing you of is the same exact thing you accused Hydra of. And that investigation didn't lead to any arrest, meaning he was innocent. But in a normal civilian like investigation, usually it's only the person accused who is investigated, not the accuser. Especially now because we have so many fucking incidents of people trying to swat others. People just making up bullshit claims. The only thing saving you right now is the fact that, yeah, we technically don't know where you are or who you are without doing anything illegal, which, by the way, you can sue for, and I think you know that. But, yeah, it's best not to even try to do anything illegal with you because you would throw a huge fucking fit.
You've harassed me. You've sent out Twitter messages and other things telling people.
I've harassed you, how so? Making commentary over your videos? Telling you to look at your own document? Or are you going to show more things where you're angry at Kiro? Probably calling your names. Probably showing you're not actually such a good guy. We're going to clip those out or delete those messages. Huh. It seems like you're trying to put us in a area where we can't win. But while doing that, you're not going to show the shit that proves your guilt of our actual claims. Which, by the way, our claims aren't that you're a manipulator. Our claims that you're a fucking groomer, which manipulation's already implied there. And as I stated multiple times earlier in the video, the only person in a position to groom Kiro is you. Bruh.
People to harass me, telling people to come to my live streams and harass me. You've
I actually want to see proof of that. I really, really want to see proof of that.
harassed people on my channel. You've harassed people on my
I really want to see proof of that too.
Discord. Some of these people
I want to see proof of that.
are minors, so you're
Most of your base is minors. You know that.
harassing minors. One person who's a minor came to me and said that one of you was trying to blackmail him.
Yeah, I still want to see proof of that.
So if there is any investigation, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because the only people who have committed any crimes are you and your friends.
Clearly.
I haven't done anything wrong. You
Clearly.
say that you and Hydra have been investigated in the past.
Yeah, and? Again, you were in IT. You worked in IT. You know what all IT jobs for companies have to go through? They have to go through an investigation. Does that mean you actually are guilty, Swan, because you've been investigated in the past?
Well, hey, if they come to me, I'm gonna give them all of my evidence of all of the things that you have done. I've been gathering your YouTube videos. I've been gathering your Twitter messages.
Go ahead. What are you gonna expose some of the fucking illegal memes I have shared? Obviously, if you don't understand the illegal memes joke, you're too fucking young anyway. But
And what have you. So I have nothing to worry about, but you and your friends have a lot to worry about,
sure,
a lot to be concerned about. Now, if I need
my
to make
bad.
more of these videos and just pile on more evidence of what I'm saying, I'll do it. But
Go ahead.
I mean, in conclusion, I haven't done anything to put Proto in the bad mental state they're in or have been in. It's completely ridiculous.
No, it's really not.
Um, if you really cared about Proto's mental state, if you really cared about
I like how you're turning this. Hold on. Let's actually let him finish.
Proto, you would not be doing all of this. Because now,
No, actually, I would. Want to know why I would? My mother had Stockholm Syndrome, caused by my stepfather, the same one who raped me. Kiro has Stockholm Syndrome. That's why she can't really say no to you. That's why anytime she confronts you with shit, she backs down. That's why anytime you tell her she's lying, she's questioning if that shit actually fucking happened. You've already dug your hole, by the way, whenever it comes to saying Kiro is a liar. You say she's not a liar. You're saying she's being manipulated. By who, though? Remember, I met her mid-July. She told me this shit way the fuck down here on July 15th. So yeah, basically about the time whenever she met me. That's the first message on the 13th. So yeah, 2 days after. You're gonna say I manipulated her in 2 days to make her believe some shit that she said? Like, that logic doesn't make sense. Bruh.
all this information that you
Oh
have
yeah,
put out
dumb
and that you
thing,
have forced me to
drink.
put out is now out on the internet, is out there. And frankly, I find it
I'm aware it's out there. I put my shit out there. Mind blown.
very disgusting that you have done this. I find it very revolting that you have done this to
What have I done other than make her come forward?
Proto. That all your manipulation and what have you.
Clearly.
And I mean this video where you and your friends are sitting there telling um, Proto exactly what to type and telling these lies that everything contradicts. I mean, almost.
Oh yeah, clearly contradicts. Clearly. Let's actually no. Doc still up here. Just fucking type in the link. Actually, hold up. Yeah, I ain't showing that there because that's way too long. Here's the actual link. Go ahead, screenshot it if you will, view it. Make your own decisions. But yeah, bro, you are in a losing fucking battle here and you know it. So you have to keep bringing up shit that's irrelevant. You have to keep slightly changing the subject to where it's somewhat relevant, but still irrelevant. You have to keep emotionally manipulating your fucking viewers to think that you're the good guy. You also basically have to keep saying that you are the good guy in this too. None of this shit proves you're a good guy. You're the good guy here, or even a good guy. It proves that you're desperate. It also proves that, hey, you might not be as good as what you're trying to claim to be.
It almost reminds me of like someone being captured by like a terrorist or something and being told to like write a letter or make a video or something.
Bruh.
It's very disturbing.
Here's the issue with those. There's clear fucking fear in those people's voices. Kira was chilling. There was no fear. There was no anger. There was no sorrow. Are you really going to try to compare that to a terrorist video where the dudes are pleading for their fucking lives? You're fucking pathetic.
But yeah, I'll make more videos if I have to. But
Go ahead. I can't wait to see him.
that's it. That's all I wanted to say. All right. Until next time. Later.
Oh, thank fucking God it's over. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm only on my first glass, and I have not taken up my word because I don't feel like emptying this bottle tonight. Because that'd be kind of sad, honestly. I'm trying to enjoy this shit. But yeah, this is just more fucking blatant bullshitting. With that, I'm out. This shit will upload when it uploads.